Okay, so what you are going to do, we are going to cross check and understand one of our key project that we did around 7 years back, 7, 8 years back, maybe more than that. I really forgot the year. It was probably 2008 when we started this project, and then slowly it took us around a year to define all the texture files, taking people who became real actor into the game. We took colory artists who actually showed us few of the movement, the fighting styles, tried to simulate the exact animation into the fighting style of Ashwathama the Immortal. That game is available in Play Store. If you have an Android phone, you can always download and enjoy and play it. What we are going to do, we are going to understand the game file and the whole project file today, how we made it, and how we optimized everything in the game itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. I hope all of you can see my window,
Yeah.
the game
Yes,
file.
sir.
Super.
Yes.
There's a game file, and this is how you can play the game. Check the lighting, the job description. Because it's an Android phone, and iOS, of course. Mobile version need a lot of optimization. We tried our best to give different various effects, including all the lights, all the fire effects, and various views. As you can see, we have a special attack. Special attack is actually allowing Ashwatthama to do English normal attack that he had got. So we are actually fighting against Urushi fighters. Urushi fighters are actually the people who are who we call as demigods. So the storyline is pretty beautiful. Ashwatthama, after Mahabharata fight, after Kurukshetra fight, actually, Krishna asked his gem, and he uh, gave him basically either boon, or we call it as a disaster for his life, whatever it is. Krishna said that you will be alive for the eternity, until unless this whole universe is there, you will also exist. You will exist with your all your agony and what bad you have done into this Dapur Yuga. So after 6,000 years, Ashatama was actually doing his own meditation. He is awake now, and he want to die. But to have a normal usual death, he needs his gem back. Without that small gem in his forehead, he can't ask for any kind of magic. Now, as per the understanding of usual whatever we have gathered from Sanskrit and Pali, the lifeline of any demigod is approximate 6,000 Earth year. So after 6,000 years, the Moon Lord, who actually gave him the gem, he is no more, but his daughter, Chandrama, she is there, and she don't trust Ashwatthama. That's what you have seen when we start the game. And Chandrama asked all the Urushi fighters to attack him, but somehow Ashwatthama is like a half immortal being. It's very difficult for anyone to defeat him. The game is all about starting up a story, and we connected this story with another storyline called Fight of the Legends, as well as Katia as another game, plus a couple of more games which eventually you will know. But this is basically about understanding the game project, not about only the game story. What you will see the whole game first. When you run it, the sword is very heavy. Because of the heavy sword, his hand movements are completely different. So he can also safeguard himself like this, not do a special attack. When he's doing a special attack, he takes some time to revise the whole special attack sequence. When you find you want to attack the attack, sometimes your mana will be very low. So it's very difficult for opponent to work with control of mana. And of course, if you want, you can revive it from the top. As you can see, my mana is really low. If I have to revive it from someone who knows where I have time to perform. Now, how I
Sir, we can't hear your voice with the music.
also what is the environment design we made from a real temple which we found in the temple of we revamped everything. We tried to use as much as easily on that time. But that is not right now in try to kill him. So next level will start with hell as a level.
Sir, lower the music volume.
Yeah, what's the problem of yours?
Sir, we can't hear you with
Sir,
the
we
music
can't hear you
volume.
because of the music, sir.
You can't hear me?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Because of
The
the
Now
music.
music
it
is
was
very
perfectly
loud.
fine.
Louder than you, sir.
Is it fine now?
Yes, sir, now it's fine, but the
But when you
game
are playing
music is
the
too loud.
Yeah, I
playing
know
the
that
game, we
that's too
can't hear
loud.
you.
That was the intention. I don't want it to put my voice with depriving the whole music.
Okay, sir, then it's okay.
Guys, we are in live show and you are, come on. Okay, so I'm going to show you few bit of details about how we did the whole design. That's the full design that we did. I can always try to show you. That was a temple. So if we have a deep look into the temple, these are the objects. Okay, very simple 3D object with detailed hand painted texture. These textures are not available in anywhere. We did everything hand painted, whatever we can do. Now, probably you are thinking that this blue line is a light. Of course, it's a light, but the fun part is not about the light. Fun part is all about practically. Give me a moment. Let me see if I am. Yeah. The fun part is actually not about the light. It's about the texture that we have with the light. So we have used a texture which is coming straight from the top towards the surface. Along with that, we use the light, so it gives a very magical effect. So if you can see the character, it's a low poly character as well. Okay, and if you want to check the other files like these lights, these are all lights, but these things, these are small 3D objects. Okay, we have placed textures very smartly. It's a large texture. In game, you need to always realize if you're making such kind of big game, your texture file will take a lot of memory space. So whenever we create any kind of 3D object along with the texture, the optimization technique lies in making the texture into one or maximum 3 to 4 texture files. If you create multiple texture files into a game will be very heavy. It may happen that with normal mobiles you can't play it. So we wanted to give almost all the users an opportunity to play the game. Now, if you remember, we have tried to give a 3D effect into the staircase. And if you look now, staircase 3D doesn't exist. It actually have a texture which is giving you a staircase effect. Okay, again hand painted texturing. So what I'm trying to teach you is like more important factor is not about modeling but how you can create the texture smartly. This staircase again is not 3D, it's a flat surface with hand painted texture. So if you want to watch the texture, this is how we did the painting. These black lines, these are lines, meaning these are done with brush. It's not a 3D block. I can go step by step, one part by part object. You can understand how deeply we have created things. This is a water. You can see the reflection that's happening, right? It's a pure water. These all things can be achieved if you can understand how to create great texture. Now here, all enemies are actually placed. This is where Ashwathama started his first walk. That was the situation, right? Here we wanted to give a realistic effect. That's the reason this staircase is actually in 3D, not the others. So what happens when you're playing a game, you're not using any 3D object to go up or go down. You're using a flat surface with a 3D affected or rather imposed 3D effect on the texture. But here, when you start the game, you need to give a great impact to the user. And that's the reason we used almost everything 3D when we started the game. So these rocks are in 3D, but smartly done with 3D texture. These are all 3D objects. Let me try to play the game again, you will see what I'm trying to show you. This is 3D in your left hand side. Okay. Now you can't go back. You can see this is 3D. They're all 3D.
Sir, music is too loud. Can't get your voice.
Sorry.
Sir, if you mute the desktop sound, then it will be better, sir.
Are you happy now?
Yes, sir. It's better.
Without sound, you can't see the So let me start this. Remember the point that we are using and icon that the currency using now known as a Bitcoin. Bitcoin on that time was just new. So it was my business. How do you That's our water. That's the movie. You can have a reflection of it. Practically, this game has got a lot of people in it. I'm not actually sure. What do you AI also thinks that whenever you have Ashwathama, if you soldiers are there, they will follow him. Whenever you have a for the first level, if I try to do it like scene wise, that's our hell. Probably you have watched it. Have a look. This is everything is in 3D, but again, to give that burning effect, we have used textures as lava. Hmm? And then we have used a lot of fire effect to give that fire bubble is blasting, and then there are things which is burning. I can show you several different levels. This is another level. It's a little bit of big level where he's okay. Let me see if I can show. But look, there are two enemies like this for a line. There are two enemies for actually coming to the level. We have number of enemies and their powers of my own health. For that, go to the store, upgrade your powers, upgrade your sword, and then come and then shoot. Otherwise, it may happen that the hands of Rhino. Russian character. So you just okay, probably I can here we start the game with another level. Just show me another character where I will fight with someone, it means that this is basically another photo of a random game. That's all. Nobody is seeing. How about look? We have another level. We have even water. Water level. This is the desert. For the desert level, we are going to use time that I can try to that's the game. Okay, I forgot to mention all the games use all these characters and made from real actors, real actors. They actually exist in real life. Sometimes we use some hypothetical model called science fiction. So all these games in real life, these are few how we were trying to represent this game and how we want to sort of provide an experience without knowledge of texturing and modeling and of course your own vision. So this game has got, I mean, this level have got a lot of 3D effect. This is a 3D object, as you can see. These are all 3D rocks, but with a very low poly cut, multiple enemies, and from here we started the game. Have a look. We haven't used any kind of wall over here because our vision will not go beyond that. So why waste memory for this? I'm always in for optimizing memory instead of giving a lot of object inside a game and then it doesn't run. It doesn't make any sense for us to create a such kind of game which doesn't have any kind of memory optimization. We used only one model as this one. Okay, that's the one, and we have used it multiple times in different level, in different ways. Sometimes it has got water, sometimes it has got some magical effect, it has got some blue fire, sometimes it's a yellow fire. That's how you can optimize any games. So if you guys have any kind of question, I'm open for it because I'm going to close this live session in 5 minutes. Anybody got any question? You are all muted. Probably you can unmute yourself. I can't hear you guys.